I asked my friend what I should do a video about, and she naturally replied with death. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I could talk for hours about death, and that might sound weird, but just think about it, okay? Because I could talk about different ways to die. I could talk about what everyone thinks happens after death. I could talk about how death affects other people. There's just a lot to talk about on the topic. But I don't have hours to talk about death, so I'm just gonna go with the flow on this, okay? And I mean, if you think about it in a detached sort of way, death is actually pretty cool. Well, not cool, it's interesting, that's the right word. Because there are so many different opinions about it. There are so many different factors to put into it. Because, I don't know where I'm going with this, 1 second. Yeah, there's a lot about death. And it's interesting that people consider a long life now to be like 80, 90, about, whereas 100 years ago or so, you'd be lucky to live till you're 50. And 200 years ago, you'd be lucky to live till you're 20. And it just is interesting that as time progresses, we delay death even more. And it's also interesting to think about the fact that you could die at any given moment. I could have a heart attack right now and fall down dead. You could be walking under a fan. It could fall. You might die if it hits you in a certain place. I don't know this stuff. You could trip and fall down the stairs, crack your head open and bleed out. There's a lot of different ways to die, and it's weird to think that death is always there. No matter where you go, what you do, you could sit on your bed and not move, and you could still die. You could have a brain aneurysm, you could have a heart attack, you could have a stroke, and it could lead to death. And it's kind of cool that it doesn't happen. Well, I mean, totally happens. Happens to a lot of people all around the world. But it's cool that it doesn't happen enough for there to be no human race. Like, the chances of any way of dying happening is also getting slimmer through science and medicine and stuff, because they are able to detect if you're at risk for a stroke or a heart attack or cancer, anything scientific that could kill you. And chances of you dying from a scientific thing is getting slimmer and slimmer. But it's still there. It's totally still there. I know someone who's died of cancer. But I don't know, it's just cool that no matter where you go, death is there, but it doesn't happen to everyone, not for a while. And I know everyone thinks I'm gonna live a good life. I'm gonna live a long life. And most people in our society will hopefully have a decent life. But I can't predict if my brother's gonna get hit by a car tomorrow. I can't predict that. There's nothing I can do about it. But there's a 100% chance it could happen. And yeah, I mean, death is interesting. And those are my happy thoughts for this weekend. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that topic, because it is dark and gloomy and all that. Do the little dance. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed death, to say. And like, comment what I should do next, subscribe, all that fun jazz. Bye!